Natural gas derricks are a slice of America, iconic reminders of this great country's history and its future. And while just about everyone knows what a drilling rig looks like, most people would be astounded if they saw up close and personal the amount of machinery, manpower, skill, and science used 24/7 in drilling for clean-burning natural gas. There's a lot happening at a rig site. It's hard to know exactly what's going on. So today, we're giving you a special VIP rig tour, so you understand the workings of a rig. As we conduct our tour, we'll have some help from Mark Bottrell, Chesapeake Energy Field Superintendent, and Travis Striplin, Nomac Drilling Asset Control. They're both rig experts with 30 years in the natural gas industry between them. They know just about all there is to know about drilling rigs. So let's start our tour before rig construction even begins. First, geologists analyze an area, often using seismic technology to pinpoint the very best drilling locations. So once a drilling location has been chosen, site preparation starts by clearing a road for access to the rig site. Then comes the creation of a plastic-lined or concrete pit to hold rock cuttings and drilling mud once the site is up and running. Now, this pit will protect the ground surface during drilling. The next step is preparing for construction of the actual rig.
This is the pad where the rig will eventually come and set. We've got the rat hole that will be drilled pretty soon. The conductor will be set down here, and the mouse hole will be drilled as well. The rat hole houses the Kelly, which is used in the drilling process. It rotates the pipe and rotates the bit and drills the well. The mouse hole will be where the next joiner drill pipe is stored in the drilling process. Then we'll drill the conductor, and that's exactly where the well will appear and will be drilled.
So now that the site is ready, the rig and equipment are brought in, launching the 3 or 4 day rigging up process. It's a big operation. The average rig requires 50 to 75 people and 35 to 45 semi-trucks to move and assemble it. There are 2 kinds of rigs. One's a traditional rig, which is assembled on the drill site. The other is a trailer-mounted telescoping rig. It's also called a carrier rig because it's carried to the site on a truck fully assembled. One big difference between the 2 rigs that you'll notice right away is the rig site itself. A traditional rig sits on about 3 acres, while a trailer-mounted rig site is about half that size. So there are 2 ways rigs can be powered, by electrical or mechanical drives. Now this traditional rig is electrical. Let's see how this rig runs.
This is the engine generator house. This is where all your power of electricity is produced. This particular rig is made up of 3 engine generators. All 3 together can combine up to 4,000 kilowatts of electricity. That's enough electricity to supply a small town.
Where's the electricity going? Into the SCR house. That stands for Silicone Controlled Rectifier.
From the engine generator house, all the power goes to the SCR house. From there, it is distributed throughout the rig to any electrical component that needs it.
Electric rigs can also run off highline power, electricity drawn from power lines. Now, doing this helps limit noise from engine generators when rigs are located near residential areas. Another advantage of highline power is that electricity is less expensive than the diesel fuel used to power generators. On mechanical rigs, you'll notice that individual diesel engines power each piece of equipment. These mechanical rigs are an older technology but are still highly effective and popular. So now that you know how the parts are powered, let's start talking about the equipment that makes drilling possible. We'll begin with a mast. It's probably the most identifiable part of a rig. A traditional rig has a cantilever mast. It's about 136 feet tall. A carrier rig's mast is shorter than a traditional rig's. It's only about 118 feet tall.
The mast on a trailer-mounted drilling rig like this one remains permanently attached to the rig while it moves. Once it's here and backed up to this platform, 2 large hydraulic cylinders will raise that mast up to the vertical, and then it is extended to its working position.
The masts on both rigs sit atop the substructure. A traditional rig substructure looks like this. It's a steel box support system. You'll see something entirely different on a carrier rig.
It's easy to see the difference between a traditional sub box on box compared to a trailer mounted drilling rig like this one. This one uses a platform that is simply scoped up, pinned into place, and the truck that delivers the rig to location will be the one that backs it up to that platform and simply pins it in place.
So as you heard Mark mention, unlike the traditional rig, the trailer-mounted rig is trucked into the site fully assembled. Now, in both types of rig styles, the mast, drawworks, and traveling equipment or blocks allow the crews to raise and lower sections of the tubular equipment like drill collars, drill pipe, and short sections of pipe called subs.
The pipe is raised and lowered by the traveling blocks. That's the large yellow piece of equipment hanging in the derrick. It's driven by the drawworks. That's the large blue piece of equipment sitting on the rig floor. That's a National 110 UE, an electric drawwork. It's rated 1,500 horsepower.